Okay, so this video is going to help explain how to access the Excel file for Chapter 10. It'll be ICA 1. So you're going to select your class. Once you're in Canvas, go to Modules. Scroll down till you see Chapter 10. It's under Module 7. You're going to select Chapter 10, ICA 01, Excel Day 1. So select that. These are the directions step by step on what needs to be done to the Excel file. So you need to download the Excel file by clicking on the very bottom where it says Excel Day 1 Worksheet. Once you get to this screen, you need to go to the top right hand corner and click on Download again. And you're going to actually open up that Excel file that pops up at the top underneath the download arrow. Okay, so once you have the Excel file opened after downloading it from Canvas, all you should see is some food choices and 2 columns of boys and 1 that says girls. We're going to use that data that's already in place to create a clustered bar chart, and then we will customize the data and that chart itself. Let me explain what the Excel file does. It creates a data set along with formulas and other things that make life a whole lot easier. You need to keep in mind that the letter is always going to come first. The number always proceeds right after. Individually, these are called cells. Everything below the actual letter is a column. Everything to the left-hand side that is a number is a row. Okay, so you have a row, which is horizontally, and a column, which is a vertical. Each individual box is a cell. Okay, so first things first, we're going to highlight just the data and the words. Okay, so there should be 3 boxes above it that are not included into your data. We're going to go ahead and create some borders around each one of the cells. So find the top underneath the font next to the paint bucket and click on that drop down arrow next to the border. The first one we're going to do is do all borders. The second we're going to do is a thick border on the outside. So if you click on the cell away from it, you should be able to see the thick border around it, and the smaller cells inside of it have an outline that is thinner. So the number 3 in the directions say color the titles and the columns in line with the title that are 3 different colors. So in other words, this whole entire column needs to be one color, this one, and this one. You can get those colors from right next to the borders in this little paint bucket, which is the fill color option. If you select on the down arrow, you can choose one of these, any of these colors. So you're just selecting 3 separate colors. All right. Number 4 says to change the font of all 3 titles and make them bold. So again, just the titles is going to be in row 2, A, B, and C. Okay, so we're changing the font of these and making them bold. So right here under the font toolbar, if you click on the drop down arrow next to the wording, you can choose anything from the list. Make sure it's something that's legible. Okay, so after you select a different font, then you're going to go up to the letter B up here and click on it. So now it is bold and different. Okay, so now that we have all the formatting done for the data, we are going to create a cluster chart. This can be done different ways by using the insert command up at the top left. We are going to use the quick analysis tool. So all we're going to have to do is select all the colored columns and rows, and then we're going to have this little option that pops up with a little lightning bolt. Okay, so go ahead and click on the first cell, which is A2. Hold your mouse button down and select everything. Once you select it all, this right here will pop up, which is the quick analysis tool, which I'm looking at the screen y'all see, and it's not exactly popping up, but you should see the lightning bolt at the corner right here. I'm not sure why the video isn't showing it. Okay, so click on that. That brings up another pop-up window, and it says formatting, charts, totals, tables, spark lines. You're going to choose charts, and the very first one that says clustered is the chart that you need to choose. I'm not sure why the video doesn't show that. Alright, so you need to put it over here all the way to the left hand side, because whenever you go to turn it in, there's a print line that goes right directly in the middle, but because I can't see, there we go. Okay, I will just have to rearrange my video. Sorry. Okay, so now we need to do the following steps. We need to change the title, turn on the axis titles and name them, and then turn on the data table, which will pop up underneath. The chart title, you just click on it, double click it, and you can edit it from there. The plus sign that you should be able to see if your chart is selected. Again, I'm not sure why it's not popping up on the video. The first one on the top right hand corner of the chart says chart elements. It's a plus sign. If you click on that, you're just going to turn on the axis titles, which is the second option, and the data table, which is the fifth option underneath chart elements. Okay, then you're going to click on the plus sign again to get it to go away, and then you're just going to type in what the directions say. So the chart title is favorite foods, boys vs. girl. Alright, so your y-axis over here, going up and down, is should be number of responses. And then your x-axis down at the bottom is going to be food choices. Alright, so that is everything for the ICA 1 for Excel. So now you have created a bar chart that shows a contrast of different, so the blue being boys, the orangish brown color being girls. So now you're visibly able to see the contrast in between each food item and who is what. And now we have also a nice laid out data chart, which just comes directly from the data that you chose. Once you have that selected, if you look at your data, you'll see you'll have a purple box, a red box, and a blue box. Each one of those is inside of its perspective place inside of this data chart. Okay, so once you're done, you want to go up to the top left and click on File. Go to Print. You're not going to print it. You're going to print and change the printer name. So click on Print. And then underneath the printer name, you're going to choose Microsoft Print to PDF. I know it's not popping up, but you need to choose the PDF version. Okay, and then you're going to press the word print on the print button, and it's going to bring you to save your file. You're going to save your file, first name, last name, ICA 01, chapter 10, something along those lines. But you need to make sure that it's only one page, and both of these icons, the data chart and the clustered bar chart, or on one page, saved as a PDF and turned into Canvas. Okay, so once you save it, you're just going to upload that one sheet to Canvas for me to grade. If you still have any questions about how to get to it, email me. If not, have a great Thanksgiving, and I shall see you all next week.